Warning, cheaters may contain adult themes and strong language. Parents are cautioned that this program may not be suitable for children. Coming up on this episode of Cheaters.
Man,
It looks like you're supporting more than just your daughter and your girlfriend.
I'm ready.
Yeah, I got him. Hey, go, go.
Maria. Stay with it, Pop. You stay over there.
From Cheaters surveillance cameras, you are about to view actual true stories filmed live, documenting the pain of a spouse or lover caused by infidelity. This program is both dedicated to the faithful and presented to the false-hearted to encourage their renewal of temperance and virtue.
Just like he's just trying to keep a big secret from me.
I just can't go on anymore. I need to know the truth.
I don't like being the one that has to show you this.
I asked her about him, and she said nothing was going on.
Do you want to confront him?
Oh, yeah. Take me there.
Yeah, I got him. Hey, go, go.
Get down,
Whoa.
This is like not how this is supposed to work,
Just
John.
go with him.
I love you. I'm so sorry.
Real reality television is brought to you by Cheaters Detective Agency's Private Eyes on Cheaters.
Greetings, I'm your host, Joey Greco. Welcome to this exciting episode of Cheaters. Meet Dwayne Wilson, an aspiring musician questioning his girlfriend's apparent lack of devotion. Ready to resolve the issue, Dwayne turns to Cheaters.
Dwayne Wilson, age 24. A hip-hop musician worried that his girlfriend may be having an improper liaison with another man.
In the beginning, me and Maria, we met, and I think it was sympathy sex. So that it started out real sexual, and then it was just always sexual. It was great. It was more than that though. It was, her emotionally being there for me, physically being there for me. She supported my ideas, and she knows that I want to be a rapper, so she's behind that. Well, Maria's job is to be a woman, cook, clean, do those things. I'm joking. She stays at home. She takes care of the baby. She, takes care of me in the house. So she's a very busy person. She's not working. I take care of that because I want her to spend as much time with the baby as she can. I follow my first instinct, and something tells me that there's something wrong. I deposit money, and she asks for money, and I'm not understanding why if I deposit it and she's, telling me it's not there. That doesn't make any sense, and she don't know where it is herself. Her mother babysits a lot more than I think she needs to, so whenever I call and want to speak to Maria, she's not there, and her mother just gives me some excuse. She went to the store, and then when I call back, she's still not there, and there's just too many loose ends. I do as much as I can because I don't want to not do enough. I got a baby, and I got one day, hopefully a wife that I got to take care of, and I'm not gonna let anybody or anything stop me from making my family happy.
If you suspect infidelity in your relationship, Cheaters licensed investigators may be able to provide you assistance. Exercise your right to be informed. Maria Peace, age 24, an unemployed woman who may be spending her boyfriend's money to impress another man. Investigation Day 4. Suspect Peace moseys on down the boulevard at a comfortable pace. She makes a turn into an upscale neighborhood and pulls her vehicle into the driveway of an unknown address. Seconds later, a mysterious man appears on the surveillance camera and proceeds to get in Suspect Peace's car. After a short drive, Suspect Peace turns into the parking lot of a local movie theater. Cheaters senses trouble. The two walk toward the entrance holding hands. The unknown man leans in to give the suspect a little smooch, and Cheaters takes note. After enjoying a pleasant time together, Suspect Peace and her new man make their way back to her car. The suspect makes a stop at a local bank. A few minutes later, she returns and hands the gentleman what appears to be a wad of money. He snatches it from her and shows his appreciation in the form of a long kiss. Upon returning to the man's house, suspect Peace comes around the car to show him her appreciation. After satisfying the man's ego and pocketbook, suspect Peace is sent on her way. Investigation Day 7. Cheaters has a difficult time tracking down the suspect for a few days, but is back in business after she is seen driving to her new companion's house. She gets out of the car with some food and drink. The male companion, who has now been identified as Kenneth Jones, comes out of his house and seems overjoyed at her gesture of goodwill. Cheaters closes the day's investigation after the two go their separate ways. Investigation Day 12. The two make their way to a local daycare center. Investigators are appalled at what they see next. Companion Jones carrying Dwayne's daughter back to the car. Maria Peace continues to give her boyfriend the runaround in every possible way, as referenced in this phone call.
Hello?
Maria, what's up?
Nothing much.
What are you doing?
Oh, nothing. Me and Tiana sitting here watching TV.
Yeah, how y'all doing?
We're fine.
Yeah, I was trying to call you earlier, but then nobody answered the phone.
Yeah, I was busy getting Tiana's clothes together and stuff for tomorrow. So.
Yeah, that's cool then. Listen, I need to get back over here to the mic, so I'm gonna holler at you later.
Okay.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.
Detectives have seen and heard enough. They decide that it's time to bring the investigation to a close. Cheaters contacts Dwayne to fill him in on the distressing events. After the break, the confrontation.
With the evidence now out in the open, Cheaters briefs Dwayne on his girlfriend's infidelity. Committed to seeking out the truth, Dwayne eagerly awaits the answer to his burning question. Dwayne, thanks for coming out and meeting us tonight. You've been together 4 years.
Yeah.
You've got a 3-year-old
Yeah.
daughter together.
Yes.
Our detectives have some information that they thought it was imperative that you see immediately.
Okay.
Are you ready to take a look at that right now?
Yeah.
Early in the investigation, the detectives followed your girlfriend. She arrived at a residence of an unknown gentleman. She was observed heading into a movie theater, but we started to see some behavior we don't expect to see from someone who's with someone else. After the movies, we see her going into the bank, comes out a little while later, hands him some cash, gives him the keys. This is the car that you're paying for.
Yeah, and
That's the money that you're working hard for.
you know what I'm saying? Kissing this dude? Man.
They go back to his apartment, and now we can see a little bit more of what she's been pulling behind your back.
Oh, man.
The following day, your girlfriend arrives back at his apartment, brings him something to eat, and again, we see what kind of behavior she's engaging in. On another day, after she picks him up,
Yeah.
they arrive at the daycare center.
Yeah.
You're at work,
Yeah.
and she's playing house.
Oh, and she's letting this keep my daughter? Oh, hell no.
It looks like you're supporting more than just your daughter and your girlfriend. They're together right now. They're inside the shoe store trying on shoes.
I'm ready.
Okay, let's go.
If this is the type of woman she is, maybe she don't need to raise no kid. Maybe she need to go stay with her mom. Maybe I need to take Tiana and let her go and be a kid, because she obviously ain't acting like an adult.
It's Joey, go. All right, they're paying out right now. She's buying him some more shoes.
Nah, she buying me some shoes.
Okay, they're coming out of the store right now. All right, is that them, right? Does he have a white shirt on? A white and blue shirt with a stripe on it? Yeah, I got him. Hey, go, go.
Let's go.
Here we come. Stay right there. Stay right there, Dwayne.
Maria.
Maria, I'm Joey Greco with Cheaters. Can you explain to Dwayne what you're doing spending the money that he works for you and your daughter on this gentleman?
We saw
They
you.
told
We
me you
saw you
spent money.
buying shoes for him. Record with cheaters.
What's up with it, Paul?
What you mean, what's up with it? Say, hold on. This is between me and her. You know what I'm saying? You play your position, you stay your over there. We done had this conversation more than once about money, about me and you. Say, hold on. You don't have to be over here. This is like I told you. Say, homeboy. Say.
Get out my face.
Maria. This is a man that's been working overtime.
You taking care of that?
So you can have you know that.
She take care of me, homie.
Well, then, can you explain why you haven't told him the truth?
Say, why don't you take care of me?
I take care of you myself.
Man, come on, get in the car.
Say, now hell no. You going nowhere?
Get in the car.
Huh? Know what I'm saying? You steady telling me, oh, I gotta do this, but yeah, you run around this. They showed me the videotape.
Yeah, anyway.
Coming up next, the conclusion.
Say, all right, so you know what I'm saying? Here's what we're gonna do. Me and you through. I'm gonna leave you the apartment, but you know what I'm saying?
Girl. He
Oh, it's
think
not
that.
his girl?
Nah, he
Oh, it's
think
not
that.
his girl.
He think that's his girl.
Oh.
Won't you tell him the truth? Tell
It's
him
done.
what's really
It's
going
done.
on. Tell him what's been happening. Tell him.
Tiana's really not your baby. That's his baby.
You really? Look at the baby again. She don't look like your ugly. Look at the baby again.
Say.
What you do? What you do for the baby? Nothing. I don't do nothing for no reason. Nah.
I don't do nothing.
Nah, you don't.
Go ahead, where you work at? You ain't paying no bills nowhere. You don't pay no bills at that house.
Nah, I don't have to. New shoes on my feet.
I'll get them shoes.
Run up.
So that makes you feel good?
That made me feel
It
good.
makes you feel good.
And Pimpin' ain't dead.
Because you're a man.
Pimpin' ain't dead.
Because you're making him pay for your shoes.
I make
and
all,
your baby.
I make all pay for me, son.
You brought this on us. You made the decision, decide to go out somewhere else and do whatever it is you're gonna do. You know what I'm saying? Telling me that we gonna work things out, that you know that I work for us.
He pays for food. He pays for her shoes and her clothes. And for you,
That's what he told y'all?
and you feel good about that. That you can't feel like a man about that, can you?
That's what I do for a living. I pimp.
You just
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
For us.
So that we can have something. I don't do what I do because it's fun. I do what I do because it's necessary. And when he run out all the money that he done saved up from me that I've been giving you, then what? Don't come back.
Why you talking?
Don't come back, because they
Maria, what do you have to say?
Nothing.
I'm taking
You don't have anything to say. You just sit there with your hand out?
I mean, we were doing it for my baby.
You had to lie
Yeah.
and be irresponsible.
Exactly.
Oh,
If
so
I have
you
to,
gonna let
that's
your
what I have
daughter
to do to
call
survive.
somebody
That's
else
what I have
daddy because you
how
too scared to
does-
put.
You don't even know it was my daughter till just now.
Okay, you said something.
You
So you gonna let her
But you must
lie to me
You
for
must
you.
have knew something. The baby looked too much like me for you to think that's your baby.
So he got no car. You got no car. He don't have any money. And now what you gonna do about your child?
Y'all not paying us for the.
Well, you're getting paid from enough people, aren't you?
Yeah, I sure
You just
am.
with your hand out collecting money.
Yeah, that's what I do for
'Cause you're a
them, like
pimp.
I told you. And when you get some money, you can be my assistant. 'Cause I'm gonna show you how to do this.
What, you gonna run me over? You gonna leave and run me over?
Just punk
Now
away,
you
man.
can leave. Look at that. You
Get
scared,
away,
you
man.
ain't scared
Why y'all
nobody.
stand in front of the car?
You don't scare nobody.
Let's go toe to toe.
Maria,
See now that
Maria,
He's stupid.
I want my stuff
It
packed,
makes
ready for me. Tomorrow,
Make me-
don't be there, all right? We gonna talk.
Why talk without all these people around?
And you? I catch you, player.
she's still gonna be all right.
It's your car.
Yeah. I said everything's mine. She don't own nothing. And he ain't running nothing.
Let's take a walk. Let's get you over here.
You see this punk tell me you can have these shoes. Tell me his girl paid for them anyway. I didn't pay for them. I don't need them.
Tomorrow's It's a new start. I mean, every day is a new start, but now I'm starting over from scratch. I know that. No, I can't say that because, I mean, I got stuff. I mean, I can't just leave. I can't leave Tiana, whoever's daughter she is.
After the confrontation, Dwayne feels the need to cool off before acting on his potentially dangerous urges. In a few moments, Cheaters tells you the outcome of his situation. But first, Cheaters takes a look back at the Amanda Grayson case with the aid of Robert Wilson, the subject of that investigation.
Robert Wilson, age 25. Robert relates his displeasure over his encounter with Cheaters.
When Joey and them busted down on me, man, I was just pissed off. I don't know. I was sitting up in there taking care of my business, you know what I'm saying, making my money. And some people are gonna lie and say they're hotel management and then bust up in the door, you know what I'm saying, with no warning at all. And I don't know. I didn't really care other than the fact that, you know what I'm saying, I felt like my cover had been blown a little bit with Amanda.
Hotel management.
Hey, baby, what you doing?
Oh my gosh. I think that y'all completely misconstrued everything that was going on and made me out to be in, man. You know what I'm saying? It was real double-sided. And I'm saying, I mean, it's easy to run up on a guy, you know what I'm saying, when he's doing something and make him feel guilty. But I know that all y'all out there are probably making porn or a little sex tape with your old lady, and if you ain't, you're dead anyway, so.
I think there's another street corner down the street.
We got police.
I'm not gonna stuck here, so give me the keys to the car, and you can get it tomorrow.
Tomorrow, yeah. I'll pay you.
Yeah, whatever. Make sure you get rid of your too.
Oh, I'll be able to help that. I'm still with the girl that, you know, y'all busted me with. And, you know, I mean, we're having fun, we're making money. And, you know, maybe if Amanda did that and would have laid back a little bit, maybe she wouldn't be stuck out there. I'm not going to quit making porn or anything else I want to do to make money. Anything else I want to do, period.
Can I have a cigarette?
Yeah, go ahead if you need to.
And she ain't taking his with her? Because he sure as hell ain't going home with me.
You gonna be okay?
Mm-hmm.
Done. You wouldn't believe it, dude. Probably not. I don't believe it.
And if his mom is watching, when your house robbed, it was his stealing so he could sell and make speed to sell to people. It wasn't no black people like he said it was.
As far as Amanda goes, you know what I'm saying, I really don't have much to say to her other than, you know, good luck next time finding somebody that you can tie down. I don't know, I'm not gonna be lassoed by some little schoolgirl.
After the confrontation, Dwayne Wilson makes it very clear to Cheaters' producers that he cannot forgive Maria Peace for fooling around on him. He says that it's pointless to continue the relationship now that their trust is completely shattered. Before getting the results of the paternity test, Dwayne said that he had to carry the burden of not knowing if he was the biological father of Ms. Peace's child, but is now actually relieved to discover that the child does not, in fact, belong to him. Still, the revelation is bittersweet due to the close bond that had developed between the two. Maria Peace is somewhat unsympathetic towards Dwayne and feels that he should be less chauvinistic in regard to women. She states that he's the type of guy who wants his women barefoot and pregnant in the kitchen. Ms. Peace admits, however, that he did bring home the bacon while she was looking for work. She refutes Dwayne's claim that she did not seek any employment and was just enjoying a free ride. Kenneth Jones had little to say when contacted by Cheaters' producers. He defends his position of innocence by affirming that Ms. Peace wanted to have sexual relations with him. According to Jones, Ms. Peace emphasized that Dwayne was of no importance to her and was not in competition for her affection. Mr. Jones kept the conversation short and refused any further comment on the situation.